July wasn't paid because I discovered black mold in the building.
Your Honor,
In the building?
Yes. Throughout the building, there was black mold.
Was there black mold in your unit?
No, sir.
Clark Road Family Dividend Housing versus, is it Deschanay Baker?
Your Honor, we've already,
I'm sorry, where am I supposed to go?
right here.
Right here.
We're a little crowded.
All right, state your name.
Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Deschanay Baker.
All right, what are we doing?
Yes, Ms. Baker has already provided possession, so today was just an issue of money damages that were requested.
All right, and you're unable to agree on that figure, is that?
No, sir.
Correct. We do not have an agreement, Your Honor.
Have an agreement.
Correct.
How far apart are the parties?
I haven't spoke with anyone from the property since I've turned my keys in, so I haven't been able to come up with an agreement from anyone.
Your Honor, if I
Go
may,
ahead.
the defendant has indicated that she has had habitability issues. It's my client's position that there was no habitability issues, and she is requesting damages in the amount of hotel bills that we did not receive, as well as, again, indicating a habitability issue. So we are very far off.
Your Honor,
Would you like us to speak in the hall momentarily, Your Honor?
I probably would, but hold on. What were you gonna say?
Your Honor, I'm not asking for any money in return. I'm just asking for the charges to be dismissed and for no eviction to be on my record.
Okay, I understand that last part. What is the total amount of plaintiff's claim?
Including court costs, it would be $3,055.63.
And ma'am, but the court's understanding you disagree with that because you weren't in the premises?
I disagree with that upon many factors. In the landlord's response to my counterclaim, it includes a statement that on August 6th, I denied entry to maintenance and they could see the fan because
This
July
case
wasn't paid
involves
because I
Clark
discovered
Road
black
Family
mold in the
Dividend
building.
Housing versus Dana Baker.
Your Honor,
The dispute
have
centered
building?
around unpaid
Yes.
rent,
Throughout the
property
building, there was
damages, and
black
alleged
mold.
black mold.
Was there black
Ms.
mold in
Baker
your
claims
unit?
unlivable
No, sir.
conditions,
Clark
while the
Road Family
landlord argues
Dividend
there were
Housing
no habitability
versus
issues and that damages are
Deschanay
owed.
Baker?
The court
Your
must
Honor,
decide whether
we've
Ms.
already-
Baker's withholding of rent
I'm sorry,
was
where am I
legally
supposed to go?
Right here.
justified,
Right here.
or if
A
she
little crowded.
violated her lease
State your name.
obligations.
Attorney
Stay
Samantha Sprague,
tuned as we
81931,
uncover
appearing
the
on behalf of the
evidence,
plaintiff.
evaluate the
name?
legal
Deschanay
arguments,
Baker.
and
All right,
see
what are we
how the
doing?
judge
Yes,
navigates
Ms. Baker
between
has
personal
already
hardship and
provided
contractual
possession. So
duty.
with the
Because of the entryway, that is not true. I have proof that I actually asked management to meet in the leasing office to discuss my concerns, and the manager refused to meet me there. She chose to come to my apartment instead. This shows that I wasn't denying access to them. I was just asking to talk in a proper and safe environment to resolve the issues that I had, not only with just the leak and the mold and my pet dying in regards to everything going on in my apartment.
Majority of your claim, how much of that is rent?
$2,207.
I'm sorry, there was a sneeze. 2,000.
$2,207 for rent, $90 for the washer and dryer rent. Legal fees was $239.40. Additionally, there were unpaid utilities of $94.23.
Unpaid utilities.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
And we do have the bills from DTE and consumers regarding that. And then, or I'm sorry, I think it's just DTE. And then the damages was the amount of $425. And that does reflect a cleaning fee. There was a secondary repair with the drywall due to tenant caused damage. And give me just a moment. And then there was a bulk fee where they had to remove bulk furniture from the unit after she moved out. And then there was also a replacement of the disposal system due to tenant caused damage.
Yes, upon me moving out, there was nothing wrong with the apartment. With me leaving, the disposal working.
Hold on, man. Were you in a hotel or not?
I was staying at family, friends, and relatives. I'm currently couch surfing. I don't have anywhere to stay.
Well, okay. I mean, during this period in time, were you in the unit?
During this period of time, I was not.
Here,
July
the
wasn't
judge
paid because I
clarifies that
discovered
today's
black mold
hearing
in the
isn't
building.
about eviction, but money damages.
Your Honor, we
In that
Specifically,
building?
Yes.
how much Miss Baker
Throughout the
owes
building, there
after
was
moving
black
out.
mold.
The attorney for
Was
the
there black
property
mold in your
asserts that
unit?
Miss Baker's
No,
claims
sir.
of habitability
Road
problems,
Family
like
Dividend
mold,
Housing
were unsupported.
versus
This distinction is
Deschanel
crucial.
Baker.
In
Your Honor,
landlord-tenant
this,
law,
we've
a
already,
tenant must prove that
I'm
conditions
sorry,
were
where am I
severe
supposed to
enough
go?
right here.
to
Right here.
justify
The little crap.
withholding
All right,
rent.
state your name.
Without clear
Attorney
evidence of
Samantha
constructive
Sprague,
eviction, the
1931, appearing on behalf
landlord
of the
typically
plaintiff.
retains
name?
the right
Station
to
Baker.
payment.
In the unit. I was staying at a family friend's house.
Had you notified the landlord of that
Yes, I did.
in writing?
Yes.
You have
I
a
submitted
copy of the
them.
writing?
I submitted a paper in writing stating that I would not be paying rent,
Okay.
that I wasn't staying in the
I
property because.
understand what you're telling me.
Mhm.
Do you have a copy of what you gave to the landlord?
Yes,
All right, have you shown the landlord that?
Yes, Your Honor, the defendant also refused entry for repairs during that time without her being present. And so our argument is that she failed to mitigate the damages. Additionally, repair was made that same evening to the leak in the ceiling that was caused by the HVAC system above her unit. So it had leaked through. She called in sometime after hours by 10:30, 11 o'clock that evening. We have maintenance here on site to provide testimony that they provided immediate repairs, including fans. Within a week, they had a professional carpet company out there that provided additional remediation, including repair or cleaning the couch and the rug. And the repair itself was completed by the 19th.
Your Honor.
And this occurred on the 5th.
Your Honor, that's not true. On the date I was at work that they came to repair the apartment, maintenance
Well,
entered my home.
ma'am, let me ask you this. Did you let them into the unit
Yes,
to make the repairs?
yes. The date that she mentioned, I was not home. The maintenance guy called.
Now
July
the
wasn't
financial
paid
picture
because I
comes into
discovered black
focus.
mold in the
The
building.
plaintiff claims over $3,500,
Your Honor, we-
In that
including
building?
unpaid rent,
Yes.
utilities,
Throughout
cleaning
the building,
fees,
there
and
was
property
black mold.
damages. The
Was there
inclusion
black
of
mold in your
tenant-caused
unit?
damage
No, sir.
suggests the landlord seeks to
Road
recover
Family
repair
Dividend
costs
Housing
as well.
versus.
In civil court,
is it
each of these
Deschanel
charges
Baker?
must be documented,
Your Honor,
usually through
we've
invoices
already,
or maintenance records.
I'm sorry,
The
where am I
judge's
supposed to go?
questions
Right here.
here
Right
are
here.
designed to
little
confirm
crap.
whether those amounts
State
are
your name.
verified or
Attorney
speculative,
Samantha Sprague, P8131,
which
appearing on
could
behalf of the
affect the
plaintiff.
final
Your name?
award.
Station A.
Are you disputing that they made the repairs?
No, I'm not disputing that they made the repairs. They did enter my home and make the repairs
Okay.
on the 19th after the leak happened on the 6th. They did not reach out and let me know when they were supposed to come. I had got no notification when the repair was supposed to be made. I had went up to the office multiple.
So, but why would that
I'm sorry.
matter?
What's your question? Why would what matter?
You called in a leak. They came and fixed it. We're all in agreement on that.
They did not come. I called in the leak. No one communicated with me. I called in the leak the night that it happened. 2 employees came and he pulled out where the leak had came from because they said that they had not fixed or changed the filters out. The filters were supposed to be changed every 6 months. I had been living there for 9 months and
Okay,
nobody
that's
came.
fine, but that you called in a repair. What you're telling me is that they came out that night, right?
They came out that night and put a blower in my house and just told me to leave it on the ceiling and on my furniture that had been ruined. Yes.
But
The leak was not fixed that exact night.
okay, but they don't necessarily have to fix it. They tended to what your complaint was, right?
Correct.
And then at some point within those next 2 weeks, they fixed it. You would agree, right?
No, it was not within 2 weeks.
I thought the 16, 19.
Your Honor, the drywall.
The
July
landlord's
wasn't paid
attorney
because I
argues that
discovered
Ms.
black
Baker
mold in the
refused
building.
access for repairs, which,
Your
if
Honor,
proven,
In that
weakens her
building?
defense.
Yes.
Legally,
Throughout the
a
building,
tenant
there was
must
black
allow
mold.
reasonable entry
Was
for
there black mold
maintenance
in your
once
unit?
proper notice is
No,
given.
sir.
Clark
If
Road
entry is
Family
denied,
Dividend
the
Housing
landlord's obligation to
versus
fix issues can be
Deschanel
suspended.
Baker.
However,
Your Honor,
Ms.
this,
Baker
we've
insists
already,
she cooperated and
I'm
sorry,
only
where am I
sought
supposed to
safer
go?
Right here.
communication.
for a little crap
This back and forth
State your name.
highlights one of the
Attorney
most common
Samantha Sprague,
disputes in rental
1931,
law.
appearing on behalf of the
Did the
plaintiff.
tenant
Your
obstruct
name?
Deschanel
repairs,
Baker.
or
All
did
right, what are we
management
doing?
fail to act
Yes, Ms.
promptly?
Baker took additional time.
The drywall.
The drywall took additional time.
But the leak was fixed.
The leak was remedied. And then once the leak was confirmed, they did wait, I believe, a couple of weeks to confirm that the leak was finally
Was
fixed.
final.
And they had
then
a
the
third
drywall.
party, correct, and they had a third party drywall company come out to provide repairs. At that time, once the repairs were complete, the tenant did, or the defendant did come back home. There was wet paint from the repair, and she proceeded to poke a hole back through the ceiling. That is where the charge came from. The property did not charge her for the initial drywall. They charged for the secondary repair because she poked a hole in, alleging that it was moisture from the leak that had not been an issue for several weeks.
Did
And
you
created
do that?
additional repairs.
Maintenance had previously told me that if a,
Okay, hold on. Now, you need to answer my question. Did you put a hole back in the drywall?
no, I did not intentionally put a hole back in the drywall. I allowed the water to flow into a bin instead of on my couch.
After they made the repair?
Yes,
What date was that?
19.
Your Honor, we have a photograph of the hole in the ceiling that indicates it's over the door. There's no couch underneath that photograph.
Your Honor, the hole where the leak had happened, my furniture was there. They had, in their counterclaim, said that I denied them entry and that I damaged their property. I was just trying to get my problems resolved so that I could leave the property voluntarily. I was reaching out to compliance and upper management to
This
discuss.
rent is for what period?
It is for the period of July, August, and I believe part of September.
I moved out September 17th, right after our first hearing.
This
July
is a
wasn't
pivotal
paid
moment.
because I
The
discovered
court
black mold in the
examines
building.
whether Ms. Baker intentionally
Your
damaged
Honor,
the
we-
property
In the
by
building?
creating a
Yes.
new hole
Throughout
after
the building, there
repairs.
was black mold.
Property damage,
Was there black
even
mold in
minor,
your
can
unit?
significantly
No, sir.
affect a case
Clark
outcome.
Road Family
If the
Dividend
hole was
Housing
deliberate, it
versus
supports the landlord's claim for
Deschanel
additional
Baker.
costs.
Your Honor,
If it was accidental
we've
or
already,
a result of unresolved
Sorry, where
leaks,
am I supposed to
it
go?
Right
could
here.
demonstrate
Right
continued
crap and
habitability
bark.
problems.
State your name.
Attorney
The
Samantha
judge's
Sprague,
inquiry
1931,
here
appearing on
aims
behalf
to
of the
separate
plaintiff.
factual
name?
property
Deschanel Baker.
damage
All
from
right, what are
tenant
we doing?
frustration.
Yes,
A
Ms. Baker
fine
has
line
already
in housing
provided
disputes.
possession, so with the
And the leak occurred when?
August 6th.
So why wasn't July paid?
July wasn't paid because I discovered black mold in the building.
Your Honor, we
In the building?
Yes. Throughout the building, there was black mold.
Was there black mold in your unit?
No, sir. There were immense other problems that I was facing while living there that contributed to me not paying rent.
Tell them you weren't paying rent?
Huh?
in August, we received, or my client received notification in August after the repair had been partially made and the drywall was pending, indicating she was not.
How long, when did you move in?
I moved in January 24th of
So
2021,
January,
but they,
hold on, January, February, March, April, May, June, you paid rent.
yes, on time every month
So the black mold came in when?
in July.
All of it?
Yes.
It just appeared.
The black mold, it came from an apartment that was also leaking water on the first floor. There was also an apartment leaking
So
water
the
on the
black,
first floor.
hold on, the black mold just started to exist in July?
The black mold did not just start to exist in July. It's when I became aware of the problems that not only I
So
was
when
facing,
you
but the other
didn't pay
tenants.
July, did you tell them this is why I'm not paying my July rent?
No, Your Honor.
Then you've got a problem. Even if true, which I,
July wasn't paid because
When
I
the
discovered
judge
black mold in
asks
the building.
why July rent wasn't paid,
Your
Ms.
Honor,
Baker
we-
In
cites
the
black
building?
mold
Yes.
in the building,
Throughout the
but
building,
not
there was black
specifically in her
mold.
unit.
Was there
This
black mold
matters
in your
legally.
unit?
No,
Under
sir.
Michigan
Road
landlord-tenant
family
law,
dividend
the duty
housing
to pay rent
versus
generally continues unless the
Deschanel
property
Baker?
is proven
Your Honor, this,
uninhabitable.
we've already,
Tenants must notify
Sorry, where
landlords
am I
in
supposed to
writing
go?
right here.
and
Right
allow
here.
time
A
for
little crowded.
correction
All right.
before
State your
withholding
name.
payment.
Attorney Samantha
Since Ms.
Sprague,
Baker
81931,
admits
appearing
she
on behalf of
didn't
the
give that
plaintiff.
notice
Your name?
before
Station
skipping
name.
rent,
All
the
right, what are we
judge
doing?
signals doubt
Yes, Ms.
about
Baker
her
has
defense,
already
hinting that her
provided
legal
possession, so
footing
today
may
was
be
just
weak.
Have my doubts. So what I'm going to suggest you do, and then is why don't you take a moment to talk
Yes, Your Honor.
and see if you can resolve it. I will let you know, young man, that I'm seeing certain problems with what you're telling me regarding any type of solution to this in terms of the monetary amount. But we can all have our positions. I'd suggest that you talk with counsel and see if you can work it out. If you can't, then I'll take you back and we're going to work it out.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
But I don't know that you really want to talk to me today. But I'm always happy to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I haven't called that one.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I offered the rent plaintiff, I'm not exactly sure, $2,000 within 2 days. Do you know?
Did you propose that to them?
Yes.
And what they say?
They let, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to
What do you mean?
do. Should I go out there and try to talk to them, or should I just wait here and come back and decide if they want to talk to you?
So you have an offer to make to them of paying
I offered
$2,000 in a
$2,000
couple of days?
in 2 days.
Go see what they say. I'm never doing this again. Okay. Buck Road, family dividend versus Baker. I have before me a consent order for conditional dismissal.
July
Ultimately,
wasn't
the
paid
court
because I
accepts a
discovered black
conditional
mold in the
dismissal.
building.
Ms. Baker will pay
Your Honor, we-
$2,000
In the
by a set
building?
date,
Yes.
and the remaining
Throughout the
balance will
building,
be
there was
waived.
black mold.
This is a
Was there black
compromise,
mold in your
sparing
unit?
both sides
No,
further
sir.
litigation.
Clark Road,
The
family
judge
dividend
commends
housing
resolution,
versus
but reminds Ms. Baker that communication
Deschanel Baker.
and early
Your
negotiation
Honor, this,
could have avoided
we've
the
already,
conflict. It's a
I'm
sorry,
valuable
where am I
lesson
supposed to
in
go?
Right here.
landlord-tenant
a
relations.
little crowded.
All right.
Documentation,
Take your name.
timely
Attorney
notice,
Samantha Sprague,
and
81931,
professionalism
appearing on
can
behalf of the
prevent small
plaintiff.
issues
Your
from
name?
becoming
Station
full
name,
court
All right,
disputes.
what are we doing?
If you found this
Yes, Ms.
case as
Baker has
insightful as
already
we did,
provided
be sure to
possession,
like
so
this
today
video,
was just an
share
issue
your
of
thoughts
money
in the
damages
comments,
that were
and
requested.
subscribe for more real-world legal breakdowns
Right.
and courtroom
And you're unable
analysis.
to